fans are amazing.
Obviously, it's a massive honour. I mean, everyone knows the
don't get that every
the history of this club. And,
it means a lot.
Well, quite simply, everything really. It
means so much to the people of Pompey.
A large part, if not all my life, really.
I literally got brought along here when I was about 8 years old, and that drew me to Portsmouth because it was the first game I really remember was an FA Cup game against Fulham in 1968. The floodlights were on, there were 45,000 crowd there, and you know, like they say, once you've been sucked in, you've been sucked in, and you're stuck with it for the rest of your life. It was what sucked me in. It was the floodlights on, and they were sort of gleaming down on, at the time, what we had an orange running track going round, and you know, for some reason that always stuck in my mind. It was bright orange. They were playing a First Division team, so it was a giant killing because we won 1-0 on the night in front of a massive crowd, and it was just everything about it, from the feeling of winning to Pompey giant killing a First Division team that had people like Johnny Haynes playing and George Cohen at the time. So it was a whole recipe book, if you like, not just one ingredient. There's so many of them, like Arsenal at home in the FA Cup, the year they went on to do the double, and Mike Trebilco scored about the time Jed Wallace scored the other day to get a draw against them. For every era, there's a memorable game, but I suppose you look more romantically on those games like Fulham and Arsenal back in 1970, which actually, you know, you can still play in your mind now, and you can probably you enlarge it in your mind now, and it's probably not quite how it happened, but that's probably the magical thing about it. Well, personal favourite of mine was David Kemp, who was a striker in the 80s, 70s even, and you know, scored for fun for a team that was very below mediocre. Paul Walsh, when he came here, was something else, and the partnership he had with Guy Whittingham that season, Guy broke the goal scoring record, was a phenomenal season. Best goal was Whittingham and Walsh against Bristol Rovers, where they swapped it 3 or 4 times up the pitch with no Bristol Rovers playing getting near it, and Whittingham putting it away in the end. You know, if it had been on Sky at the time, you'd have been playing it even now, because it was fantastic. It means a lot of depression at times, but look, it means everything, and you know, if they win, it makes your weekend. And it's totally silly because there's more important things in life, but if they lose, then it breaks your weekend, and I suppose that's what it means.